Hello and welcome, Gear 1 here. We are going to do another draft with Eldritch Moon. Doing again a Swiss, so even if I do lose, I still get some packs out of it. I think it's probably the best way for whenever you're trying to learn everything. But yeah, I will bring you back whenever it fires. Alright, I'll catch you then. Alright, here we go. And again, opening up this. Ooh. Decisions. This is actually really hard. I really like this card. The rare is pretty decent. But I think there's just so much good black and red. Man, this is a hard decision. This comes into play. You get to ping 2 creatures for 1, and then when you flip it, you get to deal 2 damage to target creature or player. So, you want? Yeah, I think I'm going to just take the werewolf. Alright. So, there weren't too many other good cards out of any other color. So here we have choking restraints. We got the scab. This is a pretty good card. Or we can ramp. I know I just did werewolves, but I mean, I really like this card. It definitely does become something pretty fierce, 4/6. And I really don't want to go blue. Red and blue is more spells, and I don't find it as good as spells. The only other thing is really the choking restraint. So I think I would rather have a good creature and start taking those versus some tricks. I'm sure we can find some other ones as we go along in our colors. Mainly red. I want some burn spells and everything. Yeah, that would be really nice. So the flip card was taken in this. This is a pretty good aggressive card. Really decent to have down. This, if you have creatures that have vigilance, it's a pretty good card. This is a decent card, like I said. Paladin's always nice, and then obviously the hounds are pretty good. But we're going to go ahead and take this 2-drop with menace, pretty good. Alright, Chilling Grasp is actually a really good card. The Priest is a really good card. Plus, obviously, the Captain is a good card. But I think I'm just going to take a ramp again. Go from there. Yeah, we're doing the same thing where it is, again, werewolves, but it worked the first time. We only lost 1, and that was just because of getting stuck on lands, well, certain lands, and not being able to do exactly what we needed to do at the time. Do I want to take a third one? I mean, I could. Yeah, I mean, can definitely ramp us into the other cards. I definitely want to go red, but it seems like a lot of red cards are being taken. I mean, this is a pretty decent card, but this is a really good card. But I haven't really been seeing too many good red cards. Could go green-black. I mean, this is a pretty good card. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just take this just in case. Let's see what comes from it. I really don't want to take anything else. I like this card. It really can bring back a lot of our low end creatures, so yeah, I'd rather have a trick right now. We're really low on tricks. So right now it's looking more, who knows. Okay, here so we can go Delirium, go green black Delirium. I'm taking the rats just because of the combination of the scavenger and the raft rats. Right now we have, this is a good card, this is a good card, and these are good cards, and these are just alright. So black's still not the main thing, but we are grabbing things just in case we want to go into black. We can really start going into Delirium if I grab this. So, which I think I will. Let's go ahead and take that. That gives us the opportunity to start doing some Delirium effects if we need to get into Delirium. Right now we don't have any reason to be Delirium, so, but if we do, then we will. I guess we'll go with the 3-drop. Yeah, it looks like black's open, so I'll take some black cards. It looks like red, unfortunately, I mean, even green, I might not go to green. Maybe I'm black, red. I'll take this for the sideboard. Hopefully by next pack, we really need to know which colors we are. We're really not definite on any of these colors so far. So, right now I think the strongest color is red, and that's the one that we have the least of. So, kind of lets you know what we're running into. So maybe black green it is. What does this all do? Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You may choose an instant or sorcery from it. That player discards it. Target creature gets -2/-2, and the opponent loses 2 life, gain 2 life. Yeah, that's definitely the pick. See what else is good in here. The Angler is decent if you can get it going. We want this to wield. If we are going to go Delirium, I think we could actually do it. Unfortunately, we are passing a aura that would help us with delirium, but that should be alright. The spirit, if your spells, yeah, it's good. But obviously, paladin's always good. Other than that, I don't think there's really too much that we're passing. So, let's just go ahead and take this collective brutality. It definitely seems a pretty good card, and I think I would only cast it for one usually, and if we have a chance, maybe discard a card to escalate it. I really like this card. If we're going black, I think it's definitely a pick to do. A lot of creatures are 3/2s, so he can actually, or she can actually block a lot of different creatures. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and choose him or her. Oh man, this is a hard decision. So right now, there's nothing in green that really is that good. Here, this is decent in black, but red you have this card, the storm, whatever, the werewolf, and then the 4 spell bounds. Yeah. The only thing we have going for us for delirium is this. I think I'm going to stick to our delirium and just go that route. Can't really go multiple directions, so let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, this is pretty good. Yeah, I definitely think this is a decent card. It's a 6-drop for a 6/6. Definitely a creature to have to deal with. Otherwise, it would be the Graph Rats. Maybe the Vampire. But we'll take the 6. I think this is a pretty good 2-drop to have, so we'll go ahead and grab him. Ooh, another one. Yeah, we're definitely going to grab that one. Do I want to take a third one? Let's go ahead and let's make sure it's selected. Let's go ahead and do this. Sort by converted mana cost. So right now we got a lot of 2-drops, so I really don't want to have to take that. We could take the enchantment, but right now we have 13 creatures. I think we're good. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this deck. I want to get a little bit more low creatures. Let's go ahead and... Actually, no. We have to get this. We'll let everybody have all that stuff. Maybe we can actually get this enchantment to be good. Right now, we really don't have... We have one way to get delirium, really. Yeah, that's not too good. We definitely need more spells. We don't really have any means of getting rid of their creatures. I'm still liking it though. Definitely a decent set of cards. There's some opportunities in the next pack to. I'm going to go ahead and take the land since I know that we're not in those colors. I mean, I am disappointed that we won't be able to get to play this card, but all right. So right now, I think it's actually pretty good. We just need to make sure that we can get Delirium. That is the biggest thing. We have one. Well, we could splash. Oh, we got some flip cards though, so maybe we can just go this route. Yeah, I mean we have some cards that will flip. It doesn't work with Emerge, but we do have 4 right now, and I'm sure. Excuse me. I'm sure we're going to get some other ones. We'll be passing. We're passing a way to splash, but we really don't want to have to splash this whenever it's double red. It just makes it really awkward. Other good things is we can get the Courser. Or Courier. But I mean, just a vampire in black, so yeah. Let's go ahead and grab this and see if we can get some flip cards. I think this is actually a pretty good card. We need some answers for their creatures, so definitely am glad to see something. Plus this will help with our Delirium. We can get an enchantment to the graveyard. So yeah, definitely pretty good. Otherwise we would probably take the Hunter. We would probably take the Hunter over the Murderous Conclusion. In any other colors, I mean, this card doesn't really go too well anymore since now we only have one pack that actually provides the investigate and everything yet. So this is a pretty good card too, though. I'm sure this will be taken up first. But let's go ahead and take this enchantment. Tooth Collector is pretty good. We could go maybe Delirium route of this even. Well, I think we would just rather have the Tooth Collector for Delirium. So, it's pretty decent. Unfortunately, we are getting past a Fury Temper. That's a pretty decent card, but too late going into red now. I'm hoping we'll find some throttle. We got a decent amount of creatures. Need some spells to really get rid of their creatures. Plus, also, we need some things to like the enchantment that lets us put the top. Look at the top 3 and put them in our graveyard. Yeah, this is kind of a miss. I guess we can get a 2/4 for only 3, we could be able to block more of their guys while we're waiting to get our delirium on board. Unfortunately, we really don't have any ways of getting clues, so we're not going to get any benefits there. But I think it's a pretty good blocker when it comes to a lot of the creatures in this format now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab him. We do have some wolves. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I only got 4. Maybe this isn't as good as I thought. Either murder or thornhide. I think I'd rather have some decent side creature. I mean, we got some good rampant early on, so yeah, I think this will be good. Here's a way to get delirium, but it's late. Yeah, we might be able to use it. I think it's a good win condition and everything. Otherwise, I would take the shard of glass, shard of broken glass. But I really would think I just would rather have a win condition and also a way to get delirium. So, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and put that over here though. Sideboard. Wicker Witch. I don't know how many spells do we have. These aren't spells. We got 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's just better just 3. Get some spells. I'll go ahead and take this. I'm fine with taking that. Maybe we can get some clues and have some life gain from the mole. Let's go ahead and use that for the sideboard. A 4, 2, no benefits though. We only have 1 vampire. And this vampire. So I guess we got 2 vampires, but still. That's a way to get delirium too. And sack of land. So unfortunately we really didn't get too much when it came to providing delirium, but still it got a decent amount of cards and everything. So alright, let's go ahead and start building. Let's split these up. Now I'm going to just right off the bat start off in you want find sort by convert mana cost and separate. Okay, there we go. So we have no creatures that are 1-drops. So looking at these, so So we have an instant, artifact, sorcery, instant, sorcery. Let's go ahead and bring this in. Instant, enchantment, 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 artifact, artifact. So, I definitely think we need to have this. We don't necessarily need to have that. We need to have this. I think this targets too many of our guys, so you can't really play that. This isn't that good. Yeah, I think I'd rather have 2 sorcery spells. Yeah, this is pretty decent. Don't really need that. I think this will help with delirium. Don't really need that. I think I would rather get... I think I'd rather get rid of that. So I think this is more what we're going for. I might even take this out just because it may be least likely for us to flip our guys. So we need to get rid of a lot of creatures. So I think right off the bat I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. I don't think really this is going to be any good. Tooth Collector is a keep. Gotta keep that for Delirium. That's a decent card. Graph Rats. Yeah, this is actually pretty hard to choose. Maybe I get rid of one of these guys. I mean, it's nice to have a low drop defender. Well, not defender, but a person that can defend. How many sack mechanics do we have? We have 1. No. So he's the... Yeah. 2. 3. 4. These can only be triggered once, where this is multiple times. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna be very good. I think we got better guys. I'm sorry about the noise. I don't know what's going on out there. So we have pretty much 2 of everything. Enchantment, aura. I think don't need this. How likely are we going to get Delirium? I mean, we got some 2 drops. This guy can let us discard land to get a land out. So land, we'll probably have a creature. So there's 2. If it's him, we got an artifact. So that's 3. And if we cast any of these spells. So, I mean, I think it's definitely a blowout, but I just don't think we're going to get Delirium as easily as what we really would want. Um, so unfortunately, that's probably not going to be usable. Maybe even get rid of one of these guys. I mean, I can see getting rid of one of them. Don't really need to ramp too far into it. Maybe even get rid of this guy. You know what? Yeah. We'll go ahead and try this out. We got 2 ramped cards. Well, that makes this a little bit worse, huh? We only got 3, so maybe that's the cut. We only have 4 creatures that can transform. Yeah, I think that's probably the better choice. So let's go ahead and put these back together. Sort by color. Obviously, black is more, but I think we would probably want to go actually probably 9/7, I would say, which they think the same thing. Let's go ahead and add that to the deck. Go ahead and sort again by confirm mana cost. Yeah, I think this will be pretty decent. We can have ways to bring back our creatures from the graveyard. Some good tricks to get some things into the graveyard so we can get Delirium. So, yeah, I think we can get there. I don't know what I would rate this at, but I think it's decent. Once we get to see exactly what it can do, maybe I'll be more behind this, but I don't think we're getting far with this deck. But alright, I want to thank you for joining me, and if you could, hit that like button, and subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time.